Hi guys, currently just about to hit the 200-hour mark with no food. So I thought I'd check in with you guys. I went to the gym this morning and if anything my strength has gone through the roof. For some reason this time around fasting I'm only sleeping about 4 to 6 hours as well. There is a lot going on astrologically at the moment. Obviously there's a Lionsgate portal that's opened up for us now and it's due to intensify around the 8th of August, the 8th of the 8th. There's a lot of light language and light codes coming through at the moment. But for some reason my strength has got even more than it normally would eating food, and I didn't quite expect this. When I talked to you guys about maintaining it, this time round my strength was actually stronger today. When I say stronger, I was lifting heavier weights, but while I'm fasting I tend to go from down to 5 reps, and I do 5 sets of 5 reps on each body part, whereas before I tend to do between 10 and 15 reps. So today I was training back and chest, so I was doing 5 sets of 5 on each side. And today I wanted to talk to you about earthing and grounding, which is one of the energy exchanges I use on top of the sun gazing and the breath work and the sound therapy. So grounding or earthing is when you spend around 45 minutes a day, 30 to 45 minutes a day, bare feet on grass. Because what happens when you do this, the protons and neutrons and electrons in your body and the protons, neutrons and electrons in the earth connect with each other, and it actually helps to relieve any inflammation in the body. So there's a book called Earthing, and if you buy this book, this guy discovered that, and they actually done scientific tests on this as well. So there was a woman who was taken, she had around sort of 40% inflammation in her body. And obviously pharmaceutical companies, doctors, they're trying to pump out loads of medication in her. They done a study with one person who had 40% and gave them the medication, and they done one where they just stood them on grass for 45 minutes. And the woman who stood on, or the person who stood on grass for 45 minutes, the inflammation was nearly 99% gone, and that's in 45 minutes instead of taking tablets. The book's called Earthing. I'm pretty sure it's called Earthing. It could be called Grounding, but look that up. And the guy that wrote this book has actually designed a bed sheet that you can put on your beds, and you can plug it into the electric, and it connects to the earthing through the electric, so that your bed is earthed for 8 hours of the night. So technically your body is earthed longer than 45 minutes for 8 hours. And there's a lot of professional sports people using this, and they don't seem to market it. Again, God knows why. I don't know whether sports people are being paid off by pharmaceutical companies these days, but there's several companies doing these bed sheets now. So I definitely recommend looking into that. I haven't actually got one yet, but I like to spend a lot of time out in nature anyway. So with the way the sun is at the moment and how I feel activations are taking place, I like to spend at least 45 minutes a day laying on grass, virtually naked, sunbathing for a little bit, depending on how the weather is, obviously. For some reason this time around, something else I wanted to touch on is, normally I sleep 8 to 9 hours a night, but I haven't been able to get to sleep before 2 o'clock since around Wednesday last week. So 2 days in to this fast, I've probably only been sleeping 4 to 6 hours. Now I know a lot of people say that 4 to 6 hours is perfect. Well, actually Sadhguru says that 3 to 6 hours is perfect. Albert Einstein used to say a pretty similar thing. I've always liked my sleep, but I'm really struggling to get to sleep of an evening at the moment. And I'm not struggling to get up of a morning. So I'm dozing off at around 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then I'm waking up right as rain at about 6 o'clock in the morning. And usually when I do my lucid dreaming is any time between 3:30 and 6 o'clock in the morning. And there's still a lot of that taking place at the moment as well. I haven't tried to get out of body for quite a while. I'm leaving that at the moment and really concentrating on this fasting. If anything, I have weighed myself. I've probably lost about 3 pounds. So thinking about it, it's eight days with no food at all, and I've lost 3 pounds, and my strength is stronger than what it was before I started the fast. So that's the second energy exchange I've talked to you guys about now. Tomorrow I'm probably going to go on to the whole sun gazing and how you need to ease yourself into it and the protocols for it and how it goes. There is a sun gazing video on my YouTube already, which you can check out. It's a very short one, but I always put lots of writing with all of my videos, because when I'm speaking on my videos, sometimes a lot of the information doesn't quite come out. So I'd always advise to read the little articles that I write below, because I am much better at channeling writing than I am speaking at the moment, but it's getting better. So yes, earthing, go and check it out, Google it, look it up. I always like people to do their own research and stuff. I don't really like telling people too much information. I think it's very important for people to have the seed planted and then for them to go out and find it out themselves, because that's the way information really gets into people and it feels more personal and then it activates more in the body. Yeah, so it's been another beautiful day. I hope you're all having fun, and I will get back to you guys tomorrow with a whole video on sun gazing. Cheers.